I'm Jeff Quartermaine. I'm the CEO of Perseus Mining Limited, and I'd like to talk to you this afternoon about our company, in particular why you should consider investing in Perseus Mining. In a sense, Perseus is an African-focused mid-tier gold company that's performing at all levels, improving scale and quality, peer-leading cost structures, very strong profitability and cash flow that underpins future growth and capital returns, strong license to operate, and very importantly, is materially undervalued relative to our global peers. We have scale, we've got an increasingly high-quality asset portfolio that's geotechnically and technically diversified, very strong balance sheet, $700 million US, no debt at the end of the March quarter, giving us about $1 billion worth of capital to underpin future growth and capital returns. We're in the process of building the portfolio so that we have the ability to produce over 500,000 ounces a year for at least 10 to 15 years. We have demonstrated capacity to unlock value through exploration success, in-house engineering, and we have a proven ability in the M&A front to conduct value accretive transactions. Importantly, we have a very strong social license to operate based on delivering benefits to all of our stakeholders. And we have a proven board and management team that has an ever-expanding track record of delivering on our promises. Perseus does what it says it's going to do. And how do we do this? Well, we have 3 producing gold mines at the present time. One of them is located in Ghana, the Edikan Gold Mine, 2 in Côte d'Ivoire, Yaouré and Sissingué, have produced about 3.5 million ounces of gold from these properties so far. Very strong gold production profile into a rising gold price market, and very importantly, a very steady all-in site cost curve, which means that while the gold price has been rising recently, our margin has been increasing and our sales into that rising market has been improving substantially as we've gone forward. In terms of the future, more of the same. We're continuing to produce online with expectations. In fact, if anything, above expectations. Very strong performance coming from these operations, which feeds, as I said, into very strong earnings growth, very strong cash flows, very strong balance sheet, $700 million in cash at the end of the quarter with 0 debt. And what this does, it gives us the ability to return capital to shareholders. And over the last couple of years, we returned 116 million Australian dollars to our shareholders through guaranteeing a 1% dividend yield and paying an additional bonus dividend depending on the availability of our funds. In terms of future growth, we're achieving that through several means. One is through brownfields exploration success, where we've been able to consistently replace the ore that we process. We have a well-developed pipeline of exploration projects that our team is working through progressively. On the M&A front, we've conducted 4 acquisitions in the last few years. So Amara Mining, which delivered the Yaouré Gold Project, Exor, which delivered Bagway, Orca Gold, which delivered the Maya Sand Project, and most recently the Allcorp transaction that delivered the Nyanzaga project in Tanzania. Nyanzaga is a high-quality project which is going to give us a long-life project and strong production, relatively low costs over a long period of time. Similarly, the Maya Sand Gold Project, which is in northern Sudan, well away from any of the disturbances that are occurring elsewhere in the country. That project is a very strong, contributes very strongly to the reserve inventory and promises to deliver a lengthy life of mine project when development is ultimately embarked upon. On the sustainability side, we work very hard at complying with all of the various standards that are in the marketplace, most particularly the World Gold Council Responsible Gold Mining Principles, where we are close to 90% compliant on most of those standards. We deliver a lot of benefits into our host communities. We employ locally, we buy locally. We have a strong environmental and community track record with very, very few incidents, and we've got improving quality safety standards that are as good as any of the peers in the business. So all in all, Perseus Mining, it's a compelling mid-tier African gold investment opportunity. We have low cost, strong production coming from multiple mines in multiple jurisdictions on the African continent. We have a very strong balance sheet to fund returns of capital and also future growth. We have a strong social license to operate in each of the jurisdictions where we're active, and we have a very experienced board and management team that has a long history of delivering on promises. Thank you very much, and I'd encourage you to look very closely at Perseus as an investment opportunity.